everybody, welcome back to the episode of Last Day on Survival. Today we return, boys and girls, days of jumping as your favorite fantastic day of the most amazing variety. Today, let's go to get y'all the code for today. Today's magical sequence of numbers is going to be 37085 to get y'all into the bunker. If that's not a date by the time you're trying to put it in, make sure to check the comment section down below for an up-to-date version brought to you by the favorite fantastic community here at the Snipe Gang. But without further ado, as you guys may or may not have seen over from our little starting inventory over there, I actually have some police station shenanigans in store for today, specifically with that one little dude known as El Explosivo Zombie. Or something like that. So as you guys know, there is the explosive zombie that actually does start coming, I believe like right around 5 waves into the wave system, and also you can find them at a couple of random locations in the police station. Well, today I actually want to try out a couple of weapon combinations because I believe I have been able to concoct the perfect weapon that will never trigger his explosive, unless maybe like a critical hit happens, but that's going to be an entirely different story. So that's exactly what we are going to be trying to do today, and we are of course gonna be going on that raid a little bit later as well, so a whole ton of fan-tasticness, I know. And ooh, would you look at that, we already got the wave system ready to go. I didn't even need to bring my electronic circuit, interestingly enough. Okay, I'll actually go ahead and capitalize on this. Okay, this stuff is still open, by the way. I was just making sure because that's weird. I thought we did the wave system last time. Oh, I actually think I ended up putting it off. So we do have a solid amount of weaponry here. We should be able to put a solid dent into it. We are going to be starting with El Pistola action to just go ahead and kind of like clean up the initial waves. But then I have many different combinations of shotguns. You guys can see I have my 77 damage shotgun, my 80 damage shotgun, and then the creme of the crop. We got the shotgun with 84 damage, which should definitely be able to do what we have in store. But without further ado, let's begin the wave system, and let's begin murdering the zombie officers the game tries to throw at us, and hopefully collecting the police cards and having a fan-fantastic time like that. And speaking of fan-fantastic times, I hope you guys are all having absolutely a fan-fantastic day of the most amazing variety. Sorry that today's video is going to be going up late, dude. The whole homework schedule has just been kind of a little bit of a struggle for me so far, but like I'm saying, hopefully I'm adapting to it. I can use this weekend to catch up a little bit, and we'll have some stuff. But yeah, besides the homework struggle, man, I've been doing pretty good, and I genuinely hope that you guys have been doing fan-fantastic as well. But I'd love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below, actually, regarding the topic of today's video, which is kind of like, I don't know, at least think of it like us trying to find this perfect combination to take down a zombie and pretty much totally prevent him from using his special ability. I'd love to hear like what you guys think of this combination, maybe if you might start putting it to use, and then actually whatchamacall, if you guys may or may not have thought of like some similar combinations that maybe do take out a zombie in some sort of way, shape, form, or fashion that is like very awesome with like the attachments. I don't know, just like any of that type of jazz, or just overall how your day's going. Like I'm saying, I'm crossing my fingers it's absolutely as fan-fantastic as possible in that comment section down below. And remind got you the way into the $12 iTunes Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do is make sure to like button, make sure to subscribe. That's you win on today's video. I'll go down and chart every single last video. Wednesday arrows are pick a random video from the past week. Pick a random comment from that random video, and that's will be what up for the week, and we'll kick off the week every the exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell in. And here is actually the explosive zombie. So we already damaged this guy, so we are gonna need to kill him as he is right now. But no worries, we do know that explosive zombies are gonna start appearing from this wave out, so I'm gonna know exactly how to test that thing. But yeah, like I was saying with that whole giveaway, make sure to do that, jazz, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest of Last Day on Earth information, update gameplay, especially as some of those updates being cooked up are coming up. Not to mention, it's a great way of keeping track and being notified every single time y'all do have a new video that y'all can enter in onto the giveaway. And of course, it's a great way of keeping up to date with all the dope survival games we are checking out here. So all in all, pretty dope stuff that I highly recommend y'all go ahead and do. But without further ado, we know that these waves are going to start producing our friends. So why don't we try and get rid of our friends and do it kind of initially here with the shotgun that I usually do rock, the one with the extremely rare mods, but it is better in like not in raw damage but in critical hit style. So usually the raw damage sometimes doesn't end up working out in our favor when it does come to doing the proper amount of damage. So as you guys can see, the explosive zombie, when we shotgun rain on him right there, you guys saw that we did 32 damage. Now that is a little bit of a problem because what will happen is the zombie will actually blow up once he reaches reaches, oh my god, shotgun rain to you, good sir. But as soon as the zombie, and I can actually show you guys right here with the pistol, you guys can see he should be at, I might actually accidentally shot the zombie officer, but you guys can see the explosive zombie went down to 27 health. He is not yet blowing up. The way that they blow up is once they hit, I believe, 25 health is when their self-destruct sequence will trigger, and that is the time period that I am trying to capitalize on, because what that means is that if you can actually create a weapon, and you don't even necessarily have to use one shotgun, like another strategy that you could potentially utilize with this, but for the sake of simplicity, I do think getting a juiced shotgun will be a lot easier, especially with like all the waves of zombies that end up running at you, right? It's just gonna be a lot easier to like know you can use one constant gun, and while you're using that gun, you do not really need to worry about the zombie blowing up on you. But whatchamacall, so the main way you're gonna want to do is just any gun that can manage to do 25 or greater damage, and then you're going to want to have a gun that can get him down to that amount of health in the first place. So he does start at 100 health, as you guys know, but he does have armor, so your guns will not be doing full damage to him during that time period. So what you got to do is like whittle his health down with this, or, and well, like I showed with the shotgun, right? It does 32 damage once the time does come for us to hit him with this, but what that means is that we can't just use this shotgun. We would have to whittle him down a little bit, because 32 times 3 will bring him below 25 and he'll start blowing up. So that's when he's got to stress about it. What I'm trying to do is create that stress-free environment where you don't need to worry about it, and that is where these other versions of the shotgun come into play. Any version that can do 80 damage, actually we're gonna be seeing here in this coming wave, might be able to do just enough damage to withstand his armor and take him out before anything bad happens. Oh my god, RIP to that dude. So apparently none of them popped up in this round, so that's a little bit poopy, but over here in just a GIF we should have more coming. And give me a sec, I'm just gonna try to turn and burn over here on the zombie officer and shuffle step over here, take him out really quickly. Honestly, I'm just gonna get some separation from the bigger dude and then get a couple shots in. Own him. Goodbye to you. Oh my god, he survived. There we go. He didn't survive for much longer, but then we got the brawler over here just trying to keep our distance from him. He does have a pretty solid hitting hit, and then we got the riot zombie over here. So hopefully the next wave, if all goes well, and ooh, speaking of going well, our armor is not going very well at the moment. That is something that we do need to worry about just a sad. Oh yeah, that's gonna break real bad. Let's put on this tactical armor over there. Sorry about that burp too, dude. I've been a burpaholic lately. But yeah, here we do have the 80 damage shotgun. So hopefully the game actually decides to throw one of those explosive zombies at us, and I will be able to showcase exactly what I am talking about. So there we go. Explosive zombie runs at us, and unfortunately, even this shotgun that I have whipped out right now is not capable of doing enough damage. It only does 33. And why is this a problem? Well, as you guys saw over there on that explosive zombie, oh my god, we did 56 with the critical. But if we continue doing 33, oh my god, he's going boom anyway. Woo-hoo-hoo! That could have ended poorly, and that's another thing that you do need to account for, the fact that these dudes can go boom at any moment, and when they do go boom, it is a very painful process. But as you guys saw, even the shotgun that does 80 damage with the right mods is still not enough to do enough damage to take him out in 3 shots, because if you can take him out in 3 shots, that means he never goes down to 25 health pretty much, unless you do like take into account criticals and stuff. But I'm just saying, in like a basic scenario, if you can manage to take him out in 3 shots, aka do a little bit over 33 damage, so like 34 damage, you should be able to, oh my god, shotgun rain to you, good sir. I didn't realize my pistol was about to go, but shotgun rain. Oh, the double critical. Marvelous news. And also all these cards, I'm definitely liking that part of it. But here comes in the final factor, the shotgun with every single mod that adds damage. And this is actually going to be the perfect concoction for this wave system, because if you are using the shotgun, like I'm saying, unless maybe a critical hit happens, you pretty much do not need to worry about the explosive zombies. And you guys are about to see that firsthand. And this is honestly just a luxury, because like, look at this damage we're doing, 34. We are doing the magical number, as you guys are about to see, that these explosive zombies, oh marvelous, check it out, not a single boom in this wave, despite the fact there were 2 oh my god, home run with his face. But yeah, despite the fact that there were 2 explosive zombies, we just managed to take them down without even having to worry about a single boom. Unless, like I'm saying, maybe a critical damage happens, but then worst case, you could always try to minimize your chance at a critical hit, but I mean, at that point, like, it's probably better to have a critical hit happen. In worst case, you can just run away from the explosion, and oh my god, computer, don't melt down on me now. Not in the middle of some high-octane action like this. Come on, Riot Zombie, put that shield down so I can bless your face with a little bit of that marvelous 84 damage. Shotgun rain! It only does 34 to him, but that is exactly how much it does to his brethren, and I'm just gonna give him a little bit of that double pistol drizzle, say goodbye, auf Wiedersehen to him. And do you guys only drop common cards now? Are you serious? They just do not want to give me anything good. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a blue card, though. And that is the thing. We are doing a bit of a double whammy, too. We are getting police cards as well, in addition to showcasing this awesome combination. So you are going to need the aperture sight, light handguard, silencer, and big ammo. I believe every single one of those attachments actually boosts the damage by 5% because it does start at 70 damage. Each of those doing 5% adds up to 20%. 20% of 70 is 14. 70 plus 14 is 84. Ooh, quick maths. I'm sorry. I think that's just the college being embedded into my brain throughout the first couple weeks of this semester. All the math I've been having to do in classes for stuff. But yeah, so this is the perfect shotgun for all your needs. It does just enough damage where you do not need to worry about explosive zombies. And I definitely just wanted to share this discovery with you guys because explosive zombies are, well, there's something that's gotten the best of me. So knowing, oh my god, goodbye to your face. Knowing that there is a combination where you literally don't need to worry about them. Like, it does suck that it has to be a shotgun, and it might be possible with the VSS. I'm not 100% sure. It just depends how much damage you can do because you got to be able, pretty much long story short, what you got to be able to do is get him above a 25 health and keep him above 25 health, but then you got to be able to somehow take him out with a single shot. And the best way of doing that is pretty much just dividing his health by 3 and doing exactly that much damage in 3 shots, which to my knowledge, I mean, besides the grenade launcher, is something that only the shotgun rain is capable of. See you later, alligator. I'm taking out all these boys. But as soon as the shotgun does go down, that is the only shotgun that I did bring that does kind of withstand those parameters and will be able to do that maximum damage and take them out easy peasy. So after this one breaks, we might be in for a little bit of trouble. But you know what? I don't mind a little bit of trouble. You know, trouble can be fun. But yeah, dude, it is just so nice because, oh, okay, so maybe we got to worry a little bit there. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if there is a critical hit, you might need to, like, move into a plan B. But that's the thing as well, and something I'd love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below. Maybe, like, you know, a good maneuver, a good plan with what to do once you do, like, barely enough damage, or, like, maybe once you do get that critical hit in, right? Like, what would be, like, a good second gun to swap over to? Like, I haven't had a chance to go that far into it. I do still need to probably do some calculations to figure that out, but maybe some of you guys will know. Someone said calculations in that comment section down below, which is why I'm so looking forward to healing. Oh my god, goodbye to your legs, good sir. Why I'm so looking forward to hearing from y'all there. But in the meantime, I'm just looking forward to spreading a little bit of shotgun rain and a pistol drizzle. Let's go, boys. A little bit of a blue police card. I think maybe, oh, and there's the green. This is the rainbow that I needed. Where have these Skittles been all my freaking life? So we might actually end up redeeming this blue card, giving ourselves a little bit of a gift after these shenanigans all run through. But let's continue doing some damage over here to the explosive zombies because it's just nice watching them struggle because, well, just nice, dude. Like, there's minimal risk of an explosion happening. And that's the thing. Like, if a critical happens on the last shot too, you don't have to worry about it either because, like, you already did enough damage. And again, even if you do, like, mistime a critical and he does happen to blow up, like, it's always a good option to run away. But I'm just saying, for simplicity's sake and for making these police waves easier, when you don't need to take into account that blast radius, which is what this modified shotgun does pretty much allow you to do, it's just a very good luxury, you know. But in the meantime, I'm just living the other luxury, the shotgun rain luxurious. Oh my god, I turned that man into a potato with no limbs. Now, I don't think potatoes have limbs, though. You know what I mean? No, I don't even know what I mean in this case. But, hey, we got some stuff from these dudes. We got another thing from that guy. And what do we have? Well, we're almost out of pistol, and our shotgun is pretty much the next thing that's going to go. So why don't we double equip some of these puppies and just, I don't know. Why don't we use the rest of this pistol and maybe try to get through like 1, maybe 2 more waves. But that, oh my god, there's a lot of explosive zombies. And see, this is the type of wave where it would have been handy. That or a grenade launcher, both of which equally is not grenade launcher, definitely more handy, but still, especially when you have like 3 explosive zombies, you don't need to worry about like, oh, am I accidentally going to shoot the left guy? Is he going to start blowing up? Because if you have that shotgun, the blowing up just becomes a thing of the past. And especially as the numbers of the explosive zombies go up. It just gets more and more stressful having to take into account when that boom might happen. This is what I'm talking about. See, like, some of these guys have a lot of health, but this guy, for example, doesn't, so I need to worry about him blowing up. But this is why I'm wishing I had that shotgun in my hands, because then this would be a whole ton better. And computer, please don't melt down on me right now. I'm in the middle of, you know, some high explosive, high octane action. There are literally zombies blowing up to see me and shotgun rain to you. And that's another situation that I'm talking about as well. There are also those cases and those combinations of guns and attachments, like the pistol, where you might be able to whittle down his health enough and then put a finishing blow into him. But then you do need to worry about, like, oh wait, like my guy's gonna shoot like the wrong zombie all of a sudden. That's why I'm saying the shotgun that does that 34 damage on them with the armor is just a really nice combination. Oh, goodbye to your legs, kind sir. And would you like, oh, he's keeping his legs intact. Well, that's all right. Shotgun rain. Aw, his body parts didn't blow up in anything. That's a little bit of a bummer. But we do still have a little bit of shotgun rain left. Why don't we at least go through? I'd like to conquer wave 15. I say we try and conquer exactly that wave. I think our armor's up to the task. Our medkits are up to the task. The question is, do we have enough weaponry to get us to such a task? And I'm hoping that the answer is yes, but only time will tell, especially with all these explosive zombies, because they might be able to whittle our health down to a point where, well, we ain't exactly living. And see, these are the types of waves where it would just be so nice to have more of that shotgun that I was exactly talking about. Like, that one kind of buffed out because we didn't get lucky and get that critical, but that's the thing. I like it's a lot better when the base case, you know, like the thing, that's the boom that I'm worried about. But like when kind of like the case where like nothing special happens, aka no critical hit, when you can take them out without them exploding. I don't know, it's just a nice luxury to have, but I suppose that's just me. In the meantime, we just got a couple more of these to take down. Our shotgun should be going. It's probably going to be gone at the conclusion of this wave. Shotgun rain to your face. I'm just going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a punch. Ow. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, god dang it. I thought I was freaking Superman, apparently, and that I could do enough damage. I suppose not. Shotgun rain to you, kind sir. Thank you for all these things. Let's collect all the dead bodies and all the stuff that they got, because I like what I am seeing. And we do still have a little bit of shotgun, like I was saying. We're about to hit wave 15. I'd say we're in a pretty good scenario. Let's just use the rest of this shotgun and see where it takes us. Also eat the rest of that carrot stew, get our stuff up in wave 15. Show me what you got. A ton more explosive zombies. Yeah, this is... I seriously wish I had that fully modded shotgun, but now I know. If and when I do bring some shotgun rain to the police wave arena, I know exactly the configuration I want in it, because don't get me wrong, critical damage is nice, but not having to worry about explosions is definitely way nicer than doing some damage every once in a while, because I think that's the majority of times I've died in this freaking arena is to those explosions, because you can't, I don't know, dude, they just do enough damage where it doesn't matter. You gotta like run away from situations like that if you accidentally set it off in a bad corner. Like, I don't know, man, that explosion just puts in a lot of variables that is better off not worrying about. But I love worrying about pumping these dudes filled, ooh, goodbye to your legs, of shotgun rain to you. And with that said, wave 15 hath been conquered. I'm pretty cool. Well, let's go, another blue. Okie dokie, things are coming up. Millhouse and another green too. Life is good. Listen, 15 waves. I'm Coolio McGee with that. And check it out. Apparently, oh, never mind. We do need an electronic circuit. I was about to say, because there was like the number 0 on there. So I'm like, oh, cool. No, we do need to put another electronic circuit, unfortunately, for us. But hey, that's okay. We got some of these cards. Let's put them to use, because we got some inventory room to bring home a little something. And we've yet to use any of these. So go ahead, enjoy ourselves a little bit of a blue crate. But the next one I do want to bring home, because I do want to stockpile them. You know, it's kind of my savings policy. You know, I'll spend some, I'll have fun with some, but then I would like to continue saving some, especially for that Winchester update and the active skill mod update, because I want to have as many purple tickets and purple crates to open as possible when those blueprints do come out, because those are going to be entirely new mods, and we pretty much have all mods unlocked besides that. So it's just a good thing for us to go out and save up, and let's go, baby. I love seeing me some Winchester and some makeup shotgun rain for the ones we lost, not to mention all of these marvelous ingredients for some future weapon crafting, and a little bit of medkits to make up for all the ones we had to use, all 5 or 6 of them. And I suppose I could take some of the springs home with me too, but dude, I love the things that these crates give us, man. And that's the thing, dude. We could just get lucky. Like, you don't even have to, like, necessarily kill a poop ton of zombies. You get lucky. One drops a blue ticket. What do you know? You won the freaking lotto, kiddos. It's a pretty good life to live. And I know that I had a couple extra slots over in my chopper, but no worries. The police station still has plenty of time. And we are definitely going to be revisiting it, dude, because it's the newest edition. There's so much stuff to do, and there's so many tickets for us to gather. But for now, unfortunately, we do not have a raid lined up in the form of a revenge raid, that is. We've been a little bit spoiled the last couple days. We've been getting some revenge raids, and life's been good. But today, unless we walk home and our base has been broken into, which honestly wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, it does appear we will have a similar situation where, I'm waiting for that noise. No, usually by now, when, like, you hear the music changing, you can hear like a click something, and sometimes that clicks either the zombie horde is hit or the fact that you've been raided. Unfortunately, that's neither of us today, but the raiders, we've done everything that they wanted there. That means we are lined up nice and beautifully for a raid. We still got a little bit of shotgun rain, and we do have some fresh shotgun rain too, but dude, I am so bummed that we can't mod the Winchester, because look at all 5 of those marvelous slots it has waiting to be modified, but alas, it is not modifiable, and the reason for that is because the blueprints / attachments don't technically exist in game, although, as we were going over in the last episode, the game files for them are actually in Last Day on Earth. So like I'm saying, man, crossing my fingers, that means it's super close, because then we can go ham finding all of those things and trying to create the ultimate Winchester that, I mean, hopefully does a little bit more than 25 damage with a 0.8 speed, because not gonna lie, it's a little bit lackluster, and it's got the like shotgun delay on its shot where like you gotta like stand still for a sec before it goes off. But I mean, I'm just saying, maybe that's how they balance it. Maybe they make the gun in general kind of poopy, but then once the modifications come into play, maybe the modifications really boost it up into a whole nother animal. Especially that speed, dude. That speed has a lot of room for improvement, and I think if and when you can get that speed improved, I think we got a conversation to be had. But I'm gonna go ahead, organize our inventory a tad little bit, and we have a raid we need to prepare for. So talk to y'all in a sec. And with the last of these hatchets getting crafted on up, we are looking like we got plenty of hatchets that needed that are for today's raid. We got plenty of the 2 rows. We got some C4 available in our inbox from that nutty Veterans Pack unboxing we did, because, dude, bless up to the Veterans Pack. Seriously, it's some of the absolute best packs we have had in quite a minute. I mean, they freaking guaranteed C4, dude. I'm gonna love any pack that guarantees C4, unless it costs like $1 million. Then maybe not. I don't know if that's a pack that could come into my possession. But we do have that C4 available to us through that second method. Also, I want to actually go ahead and show you guys a little something in case you might be wondering, like, what am I doing with all my blueprints? I'm actually just stashing our blueprints at the time being, because the reason I'm doing this actually circles back to that active skill mod / Winchester mod reason, because we can trade in blueprints now, and we get a chance at a random blueprint when we do that trade. However, I kind of want to wait to trade, and then once the new mods are in the cycle of the game, hopefully we'll be able to get a lot of blueprints, and I'll be crossing my fingers that we happen to get kind of lucky with them. And that's the thing too, the active skill mod blueprints, all of them are going to be extremely rare from what we've seen, so that's actually another big reason that I am trying to stockpile these cards over here, right? Because we can actually trade these up. 10 blues equals a purple, and a purple will guarantee to us a whatchamacallit, it will guarantee a purple blueprint, extremely rare blueprint, which is kind of sort of the blueprint that we would want for an active skill mod, and probably for the dopest of Winchester mods as well. So there's a whole lot of reasons to be going into it, but here's the weaponry that we have going into this raid. We got a shotgun with the usual attachments for raiding shenanigans with the long silencer and all the damage output stuff there, and then just kind of a Glock 17. I really do need to invest in some more Glock mods, but I'm telling you, dude, I want to save all of our weapon materials for when when one of those new mod updates comes out, because we haven't really gotten new attachments or mods in a while. I thought we'd get them with the police station, with the Winchester, but apparently the Winchester mods are on hold again. The game files for them and for each attachment are in the game, so like I'm saying, hopefully it's very close. Just maybe some last second bugs came up that they're trying to get patched up, because I won't be able to mod my Winchester, because I seriously think, dude, from how dope some of those attachments end up looking, hopefully there's some hope that it becomes a viable weapon, whether that be just through a variety of increased speed and actually doing better damage, whatever it is. I just want to turn that Winchester into something dope, especially because it appears like the Winchester isn't the most uncommon weapon ever. So if we could actually find a configuration where it does some absolute dope stuff and we can just invest into that, invest into those attachments, then every Winchester that we get will have that dope potential. And apparently this base has no potential. Just kidding, it's got a little bit, but it appears to be purely constructed of level 2 walls, so nothing too nutty in that variety. Unless there's another portion of the base, I think unfortunately the rating system hath left us with a need to pee. Oh, okay, let me just spread my vitamin P here, maybe a little bit for a little bit of good luck before the breaking and entering process begins and the raid officially goes underway, because technically speaking, raid's not underway yet. We could leave right now and technically, well, I don't know, maybe the fact that I peed might have triggered the raid to begin, but if you don't do anything to the map, I don't know if peeing counts, but if you don't like break anything, you can just leave. And so like this could have been our scouting run and we could have figured out, hey, don't need to bring C4, so maybe if we had C4 we could have put it away and had more slots available to us to steal more stuff. But without further ado, knock knock, is party o'clock. And actually I'm gonna try to break into this wall because I see it's a level 1 wall and it is right by a small chest, meaning we might be able to get away with breaking into every single chest of this dude's and then just leaving without having to kill anything at all, which would actually be crazy nice. So let's begin with the biggest and baddest of the chests, the one medium chest. Maybe this will be what contains that electronic circuit that we were looking for. Get in my belly, baby. And we do also have the red tickets as well that we're definitely gonna be grabbing up. In terms of other stuff, we'll see how the rest of this plays out, but we already have the electronic circuit, and this is a raid that we got from the raiders, so anything super valuable like that we get definitely has to go over to the chopper. And honestly, that's the thing, dude, electronic circuits, I used to not value them as much, but now that we can use them at the police station to unlock more waves and, you know, do some more of that, they have more of a purpose than they did before, because before it's pretty much build the acid bath, get past the multiplayer wall, upgrade turrets. Those are like the 3 things that they did. But now with the police station angle being worked into it, their usefulness has gone up, I'd say. But we can go ahead and toss those over there. We still got 2 slots to play with, and we still got 5 chests to break into as well. So let's see how these treat us. Crossing my fingers that maybe they will treat us well. But I don't know. I'm not gonna be holding out my hopes or nothing, because this is a relatively wooden base, and I don't know. Like, it's got some respectable stuff. Oh no, don't break this sewing machine. I could care less about what he's sewing up, right? Unless this man is the textile god and has, like, I don't know, some like Gucci being sewn up or something. The cloth and or thick cloth we'd get from that is not super valuable in the grand scheme of things, especially compared to some of the things that we may get should our luck abide. But we do have some alright sources of wood here. I guess this might just be the type of raid where we end up stocking up on resources, because I don't know. I'm not really grabbing iron bars unless it's a full stack. Same thing with the nails. Blue tape, wasn't there blue tape in another one? No, I thought maybe there might be blue tape in another one. So yeah, I tend to like try to go after full stacks for the most part. We do have some more carrots too we could take with us, so I mean, might as well. I was already carrying some carrots too, might as well make that a full stack and then eat the rest of your food whenever necessary. And drank your drank as well, kind sir. Oh, do I need to pee yet? No, don't need to pee. Bless up. Bless up. I guess I get the connecting rod. Those are always good, even though after the acid bath gets built, we don't need them for much else yet. That might change in the future, though, so definitely a good thing to stockpile. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. The rest of these chests are relatively lackluster, so what that means is that we're probably gonna have to break into this final chest and see what it has. I would love it. Just depends. Okay. Here's the thing, are we happy with what we have right now? Because after this chest breaks, we might just leave right away, because then we'd be able to do this raid without firing a single bullet and actually saving a whole ton of weapon durability, which is something I could go ahead and get behind. But, yeah, I don't know if it's getting much better than this. I tend to have wood shortages since I always build up a poop ton of level 1 walls and also level 1 hatchets and stuff. So, I mean, I guess grabbing a good amount of these isn't too bad. And like I'm saying, man, there isn't anything, I don't know. Nothing else really that stands out super crazy. I know ATV wheels give us a chance at C4, but I don't know, dude. A stack of that versus that, especially with how busy our recycler always is with like weapons and cameras, especially dude, cameras. If this man had cameras, that'd be a different story. I don't care how many cameras, dude. If there's one camera to be had, I will pick it up because a chance at a lens is a big thing because that is one of the only way to currently get lens, and lenses are super valuable for any sight slash scope that you would want to build, and there are sights slash scopes coming for the Winchester and some active skill mods lined up as well, so that's definitely a thing I'm trying to stockpile. And here comes the moment of truth. As soon as this thing breaks, the floodgates of zombies open, so let's hope that there's something good, and then let's get the hell out of Dot. Nope, nothing good at all. See you later, Raid. Wouldn't want to be a thank you for letting me get in and out super silent like without firing a single bullet, which I mean might, like, I don't know, if you think about it, since we didn't have to use any ammo, technically speaking, we raided this shotgun and this pistol, if you think about it, because usually we'd have to find some way of like killing the zombies, right? So I don't know, man. We're winning by saving. Saving is the ultimate form of winning, you know? At least that's something that probably a finance professor and or personal finance teacher and or probably just any solid saving slash financial advice would say. I don't know. All right, I'm just out here trying to kill some zombies, right? I'm not worried about my finances when we talking about a zombie apocalypse and some angry zombies. And hello, angry zombie. Heh, it's shotgun rain to you, kind sir. Oh no, that was he wasn't kind. He was trying to spit on us. Puppy! What up? What up, pup? Oh, I am so happy we came to this airdrop. That's what I love, dude. Airdrops, they seriously have a chance with so many things. I know it's a small chance, but between the chance at a puppy, chance at English is hard. Chance at a lens in here, chance at a gun. Like, airdrops just consistently give you a chance at something solid. Even like the sledgehammer, like, unfortunately, in my situation, I don't value that a whole ton. Ooh, I also do realize that we did leave 2 slots open in the chopper, but we didn't really have anything worth bringing to the chopper, I'd say. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't, like, out of what we grabbed, we didn't grab anything super valuable. And the thing is, because of those 2 slots, we now have room for some of the stuff we got in the airdrop. So at the end of the day, it kind of buffs out. And get over here, puppy. I love that I found you here, big boy. But yeah, we even have a chance to get like lenses, blueprints. Like, there's so many great things you could potentially get from an aid box. I'm a fan, but I kind of wish half a stack of iron. I don't know, I'd probably value that more than half a Skull Crusher, especially because I haven't really invested into Skull Crusher and many melee mods, although I'm working on some Sawblade mod investments, for show. But with that said, and with that does gonna wrap it up this episode of Last Day Out of Survival. Can't wait to hear what y'all gotta say about some of the weapon attachments, specifically the combination of shotgun rain that lets you get rid of an explosive zombie without worrying about him blowing up. Can't wait to hear what y'all think about that, or maybe any other combinations of weapons and whatnot that maybe solve some explosive zombie problems, or maybe just any other problems, any cool combinations, hey, that type of jazz in that comment section down below. That's gonna start wrapping up for me for now. Best of luck to you guys and gals. Get the chopper gas tank and Jordan. Who's this man? Shotgun rain to you, blaster. Don't run up on me when I'm doing my outro, man. Come on, where's the respect? Best of luck to you guys and gals. Get the chopper gas. God dang it, there's a wolf too. Get in the chopper gas tank and join in the chopper squadron. Best of luck breeding your pups. Get the true friend perk, leveling up your own skills through over hither, not to mention getting the best blueprints that you can to build the best attachments for the best guns that you got. Of course, building up your base, going out on the dopest of raids, defeating the bosses the game has to throw at you, getting past the multiplayer wall, and most important of all, having yourselves an absolutely fantastic time all throughout. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to the next one. See ya.